So I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I have a cold sore. Yes, it's ugly. And yes, I'm sorry. So I'm trying to plan chapter 11 for my NaNoWriMo project. And I'm a bit stuck. So I have been researching poisonous metals, poisonous sea things, and I think I know what metal I want to use. But there is also, I found there's this jellyfish, a box jellyfish, and I really want to use the venom from that, but it's apparently only found in Australia. So how would a character, not my main character, but how would a character in England get their hands on a jellyfish or a jellyfish venom from Australia? That's my question. And then I was thinking, oh, maybe she could have contacts in Australia, but this particular character is from like the 17th century. So what 17th century woman would be able to import jellyfish venom? Yeah, so I want to use the jellyfish thing because there's so many things that would work with that. The fact that it's in the sea is one, because the jellyfish are from the sea. So I'm kind of stuck on whether to find something else or use it and just kind of figure out how she would get her hands on it. But I don't want to figure out something else because I really like that it would fit and it would just add to the crazy nonsense of it all. So I think I might put that in the chapter that I'm planning and just move on because that's what I do. I mean I'm doing well considering that I never normally get this far. We've got like 12 days left in October, so if I do a chapter a day, that gives me 24 chapters. I don't know if this is going to be a long book or, but it's definitely one book. We're not having the issue with Namiety where we get to the end and realise that it's a duology. We're not doing that. We're not. Okay, so the last clip you saw, I was prepping / planning chapter 11, and I woke up today and I'm tired still. When I stopped filming, I went on to plan 4 more chapters, so that puts me now at chapter 15. Chapter 15 is almost done. I need to come up with a comic, so I'm really struggling with that. I would leave it, but I know that when it does come around to Nano and I'm trying to write as much as I can, I'm gonna get stumped by this because I spent most of last night watching TV in bed just trying to come up with this comic. So I've got the name of the girl, the hero / villain. I know what I want her to be called, and her name is a specific thing that has a specific power, and I need to come up with how she would use that power. But I've researched and there is not many good things or bad things really that she can do. I mean, it's toxic and it's radioactive, so I mean it is pretty bad. But I don't know what she could do with those powers in our human world. Like, she can't exactly go around making every city a radioactive city and making another Chernobyl. So I don't know, basically. I know I left it last night at I don't know, and I've started today's clip at I don't know because I don't know at all. I mean, it's a comic, so I wouldn't have to be limited to the human world. I could maybe say that there is an underworld, and I can link that to death because of Amaret's job with the funerals. Hold on. The clocks are turning. Wait, let me just make a note of that. Hold on. Lost spirits, etc. Find radium and she drugs them. and is able to return to Earth because of her half-human, half-radioactive core. Oh my god, it's mad how talking about it out loud can like make things work. I'm just, holy shit, I just love this story so much. I'm just worried that because I've never planned like this before, that I'm gonna get around to writing it and be burnt out because of how much time I'm putting into it now. Like, I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Yes, so chapters 12, 13, 14 and 15 are now done. They're really fun chapters as well, and chapter 12 is when we really get to see the whole gothic aspect to the story. I don't want to give too much away, but something is said to Amoret that makes her change her opinion on everything she's ever known, especially love. Also though, I am reading this, The Dark Days Club. I'm not that far into it, I'm really only that far, but it's really good. I really like Helen, the main character so far, and Lord Carlston, is it? Yeah, Lord Carlston is really intriguing, and the whole business with her mother, I really want to know more. So I'm kind of torn. I'm like, do I plan or do I read to give myself that bit of inspiration? Because right, it actually makes sense, because I've just said the whole comic thing with maybe the underworld. This is very much involved in the underworld. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and maybe we can get, I mean, we're on chapter 15, so I'll try to plan 5 chapters before I come back and update you guys. That's a big task to do on a Sunday, but we'll see. Okay, so it's a bit later in the day now. I've kind of got ready, but I kind of haven't. I'm just feeling very rough, like my cold sore, I'm breaking out a little bit, my back is still really bad, so I'm just not feeling my best. I really want to get a shower, but I really hate drying my hair, but I also hate letting my hair naturally dry, because when my hair is naturally dry I literally look like a frizz ball. So I know I said that I would only come back after doing 5 more chapters. However, I've done 2 more. I've done chapter 16, which is labelled No Place Like Home, click click, and chapter 17, which is called Gap Year Puzzle. Obviously these are just really brief roundups of the chapter for my purpose. They probably will change, or they probably will be scrapped altogether, I'm not sure yet. But chapter 17 is when we find out about Taishan, the love interest and second main character, when we find out about his biggest secret and what he did during his gap year. So he moved away for a year and got up to some stuff that no one really knows about. So now Amoret is going to find out about his secret, and things are gonna get a bit shaky. Okay, so it's a lot later in the evening now. I've had my shower. I've basically been chilling in bed, but I have been prepping and trying to plot, although I have been watching a lot of TV. Harry Potter was on, then Liar Liar was on, and then I think Alice in Wonderland. I've just turned it off because I was getting way too distracted. Really want to at least get to chapter 20. I am on chapter 19, so I am getting there. However, in chapter 19 there's a certain will, and I don't really know how wills work, so I need to do, oh sorry, the street light. I need to do a bit of research on wills and find out, I don't know. Basically this person who has passed has no children and no relatives really that their belongings can go to. I need to kind of figure that out. There's so many like things that I want to happen, but I don't know if they're possible. Jellyfish, the comic with the radioactive power and now with this will, I just don't know. And I feel like this is the issue, where this is why I don't prep, because I just get so annoyed that my ideas aren't there already. But this is the whole reason that I'm trying to do this, is because I know that my ideas are never there, so this will in the long run help me. But right now it doesn't feel like that. Well, I'm torn. I am really happy that I decided to do this whole prep thing. It's just really, I don't know, it's just difficult. It's a challenge, and that is what Preptober and November is about, is just challenging yourself, isn't it? Right? Pushing yourself. I've got 2 more chapters to plan. Like, I can do this tonight. Like, what is the issue? I've had all fucking day and I've done 3 fucking chapters. Are you joking? 3 fucking chapters. So I've started to plan chapter 20. This is when shit goes down. Fuck. So the story isn't finished. I probably have another 6, maybe 8 chapters left to plan, I think. So it's going to be quite a short, well, I don't think it'll be a short book. I just think my chapters will be longer, rather than having many chapters with them being quite average. I just think they'll be quite long chapters, which I'm fine with. Obviously this is just a very scarce and brief plan, so things could change. I could end up adding another 10 chapters. So far I only have 4 lines of planning for chapter 20, and this is a big chapter, so I'm gonna get back to it and update you when I'm finished, hopefully soon, because it's 10 o'clock. I did it. I did my 5 chapters today. Chapter 20 was a big one, and it's just very exciting. I think I'm gonna get back to reading this, and then yeah. So thanks for watching this prep video. It was a mess, but it was also a success, so there's that. Yeah. I will probably upload 1 more prep video, and then it will be November, which is absolutely terrifying. It's getting so close. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, thanks for watching.